Hello everyone, welcome to this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show, the Fastlane Review Show. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Kendrick Dix, as always, I meant to say. Glad you can join us. Let's get to the SmackDown results for Fastlane. That was yesterday's pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view gave a sign, the last sign on the road to WrestleMania. And believe me, it was the road to WrestleMania indeed. We're looking for how the road to WrestleMania will be going forward. Speaking of that, use the hashtag PWS right here to catch the latest information, news, anything Pro Wrestling Show on my Twitter account at KenDix89. You won't miss a thing. And you'll get links to the Pro Wrestling Show. But let's get started. On the SmackDown Fastlane before WrestleMania, man, the tag team was a pre-show. 6-man tag team match between Breezango and Ty Dillinger against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. And I forgot that dude's name. Whoever he was. But Dillinger and Breezango won the match. Good look for them, but it was on the pre-show. Let's get to the main show, where Rusev went against the #1 contender for the championship, Shinsuke Nakamura, in a hard-fought, competitive matchup where Rusev was doing his best, and at the end, Shinsuke Nakamura won and pointed the WrestleMania sign to see his destiny at WrestleMania against the WWE champion. But we'll get to the story of who is Shinsuke Nakamura going to meet at WrestleMania. Move over to the women's tag team match between Becky Lynch and Naomi against the team of Carmella and Naomi. Carmella and Naomi won the match as I had predicted on Predict the Outcome. You watch my show. They did the business, and now you got to wonder with Carmella. Look forward to the SmackDown Women's Title match to see who she can capitalize and take advantage and cash in her briefcase. So good luck on that. Bobby Roode defended his United States Championship against Randy Orton, and at the shocking end, Randy Orton won the U.S. title due to interference and a little help from Jinder Mahal. So Jinder Mahal putting himself in too much chaos and turmoil, and Bobby Roode paid back both of them. And it's this sign that Bobby Roode is about to turn heel that I've been craving, because Bobby Roode was a great heel and a great champion in TNA and had that moniker for so long and had that reputation for so long. And then move over to Bobby Roode's tag team partner, SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte, as she defended her championship against Ruby Riott in a phenomenal competitive matchup. The storylines building up to the match didn't as well, but the match itself did justice. And Charlotte won, placing the figure 8 on Ruby Riott. Now Charlotte got an unexpected call from Asuka. Asuka appeared on the show, and Asuka will be challenging Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. It's kind of look like that's great and all, but I think Charlotte might need Asuka. So if Asuka do win the title, Charlotte can turn back, finally heel again, and be this natural selection person she can always be, because the babyface thing ain't working too well right now, and Charlotte needs that extra step. And I think with Asuka winning the Rumble and now moving to SmackDown from Raw, going to give her that validation that she always wanted and have some stiff competition. But now you kind of wonder on Raw that if Asuka, you know, how they going to react with Bobby Roode and Charlotte in the Mixed Match Challenge, and Asuka and Miz over here. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we'll keep watching. We'll keep watching indeed. And finally, the WWE Championship, well, not the WWE Tag Team Championship, before I get to the championship, was defended, with the Usos defended against the New Day in a controversial, the match didn't end in no contest, where the Bludgeon Brothers came out and interfered and caused the scene, caused chaos, caused panic. So Bludgeon Brothers, there was no winner. So hey. And finally, the WWE Championship was on the line in a 6-pack challenge where AJ Styles had a lot competition that he ever asked for. He had a strong 80% chance of losing the championship. AJ defending against comers, champions as Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and the face of the WWE, John Cena. Now, there was a lot of shenanigans going in this match, but at the end, Shane McMahon came out to validate Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was going to do a poke of doom situation. Lay down for me, I pin you. It wasn't going to work like that. And AJ came out the victor, and now we know AJ Styles will be challenged. AJ Styles will be defending against Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania in New Orleans. So the SmackDown card seems to be stacked, as we saw 2 matches added to WrestleMania. What a WrestleMania is going to be in New Orleans, I cannot wait. And I thank you all for joining me here on the Pro Wrestling Show's special edition of Fastlane Review. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. See you this week.